So Amy, first, I loved your character in this movie.
Thank you.
But my first question to you is, David O. Russell seems to have some secret sauce to his movies, and he brings out all these things and these characters that work with him and the talent. What do you see different, or do you see anything different on a David O. Russell set than on the other films that you work on?
You do. David creates a lot of energy on his set. I mean, I've worked with amazing directors, and every one of them worked differently, but I think David creates this electricity that is palpable, and everybody on set has to rise to the occasion. I mean, there's so many ideas in the moment and so much happening at any given time. To be able to focus and everybody create a synchronicity with one another, it's kind of like it becomes choreography in a way, and you all have to be working together and like keep your spacing and all of that.
The fashion must have been fun, and I mean,
it was.
Let me just pause and say that you look real hot in your outfits. It was super hot.
Thank you so much.
But how fun was it just to like play that character in that time period and wear those?
It was so fun. I mean, I would never get away with that now, nor would I even attempt to at this point in my life. But it was nice to get to feel empowered in that way, you know, and to get to step into these costumes and get to play this woman who felt very empowered by her sexuality. Like, I'm so like, I don't know. I'm the person who sees what people post on Twitter, and I'm like, oh, that is not a good idea. You can't post that on Instagram. So it was nice to get to play somebody who is a lot more, you know,
And
free.
I feel like a lot of the characters were like throwbacks to the 70s and that time period, but I feel like your character had a more contemporary sensibility. There's a lot of people, even today, that recreate themselves and go off to California or wherever and live their dreams. Do
exactly.
you feel like people will relate to that in that sense?
I hope so. I mean, that's how I related to her, was this sort of need to leave a history behind and sort of create a new world for yourself. And, you know, in doing that, you make a lot of mistakes along the way. And even within that, you have to sort of take stock and, you know, make some decisions about, you know, well, was it a good idea or was it a bad idea? And I think she's left with that a lot.
You really sell the relationships with Bradley and Christian and Bale's characters in the movie. And I wonder, like, when you're on set and then you're in those moments, are those feelings genuine in that moment, that you really feel like that for these characters? Or how do you play that as an actor to sell that in?
It's a strange thing, because you do have to create this kind of intimacy, but you really rely on the characters to do it, because it's very much about the actor you're working with. You know, Christian and Bradley work very differently, but they're both really invested. And so you just go into the moment, you just very lean into the moment with the actor you're working with, and sort of create this intensity that's really fascinating and that I don't personally have with either of the people, you know, where I'm very like, hi Christian, I'm still like in awe of him. So like to like be like seducing him is so weird, because that's not what I would do. Right. And you know, Bradley as well. Although Bradley and I, we both share a love of dance, so that was fun to get to do that with him. That was very genuine. We both really do like to dance. So.
We're wrapping it up on dance. The music was such a big part. When you think about disco, do you have a favorite disco song that you remember being played? I know that wasn't actually a period where you was walking around dancing, but you know.
You know, I really, we were talking about that, and I think we all came to the consensus that Last Dance was our favorite.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for a great performance, and thank you for your time.
Thank you. Really nice talking to you.
Nice talking.